here with Almir Krdzalic, senior guard for the UMC men's basketball team. First off, just doing a feature story on you, and kind of I know you had just unique upbringing, originally being born in Bosnia. Just first off, talk about your journey from Bosnia to Sioux Falls to Crookston.
Well, I was born in 1990 in Bosnia, a small little town called Teshan. There was a war between Bosnia and Serbia that started in 1990, and it went on for 5 years. And my dad was a soldier in Bosnia during that time, so we never left Bosnia until the war was over. And my parents made the decision to come to America after my aunt did, and because my aunt said there was a better opportunity here after the war. So my aunt sent some papers up to us, and my mom filed for the papers, and the American government sent my aunt to Sioux Falls because they thought it was the best situation to grow up people from a different country. So we sent out some papers, and we moved to Sioux Falls, and I was in Sioux Falls for my whole life since I've been in America, and played high school basketball there. My freshman year, I ended up in Division II school in North Carolina. Loved the school, great place, great teammates, atmosphere, but I wanted to get a little closer to home. I don't really have that big of a family, so I transferred here, and I ended up in the University of Minnesota Crookston, and have been blessed ever since.
Just what did your family end up doing in terms of what were your parents' jobs that they got in Sioux Falls? And yeah, just
my mom, she just does housekeeping at Stanford Hospital, and she also works a part-time job at the VA hospital in the kitchen. And my father works a full-time job overnights at Belk Inc. Incorporated Company, something like that, boxing, some kind of boxes and stuff like that. So they're not the best kind of jobs since their education wasn't the greatest because there was a war out there, and they never really went forward to get a higher education in America because their English wasn't too great.
Just what do you remember? Do you remember anything about Bosnia and just growing up while a war was going on, and just compare your life up until that point and what your opportunities in America have offered you since then?
Well, younger, remembering about Bosnia, I don't remember too much. I just remember a lot of bomb shells going off. You can hear a lot of rifles and gunshots all the time. I have a few good images. I remember the winter time, me and my older brother went sledding. I mean, some random images that I remember, and most of them are pretty just loud bombshells staying in the basement for weeks at a time and stuff like that. And moving to America is completely different. I went back to Bosnia a couple summers ago to visit, and it just opened up my eyes. And I was always blessed when I came here to actually have an opportunity to do something. But after I went back and realized what kind of true opportunity I have to be here, I honestly thought I was taking it for granted until I saw Bosnia. And then now I have everything I want. If I want to do something, I can become something that I want. I just got to keep trying. In Bosnia, you might have a college degree in something, but you still might not get that job that you want.
Just talk about your first exposure to basketball and just how basketball has helped you to, chase your dreams on the basketball court and, get yourself a solid college education here at Minnesota Crookston.
Well, basketball was a sport that I didn't even know about. Soccer in Europe is everything. So I just played soccer. I moved to America. First thing we did was get into soccer. My dad made us play soccer. All of my brothers played soccer, and we played soccer. About third or fourth grade, one of the kids came up to me in school. I remember like it was yesterday. Said, "Would you like to play basketball?" And moving to America, my English wasn't too great. Didn't have enough friends, but I really wanted to play. Just some kid just asked me to play some about sport. And I asked my mom, and she said, "I don't know. We'll see." She was really scared because it's a new country. You don't know anybody. She didn't know anybody. So she allowed me to, and ever since then, I was horrible. I didn't know anything about basketball. I would kick the ball because I thought it was like soccer, and it made me just want to be better because I want to prove to these kids, make new friends. Oh, I'm getting better and better, and so I got that drive to compete, and then high school did the same thing, and I never thought I would end up in college. I didn't think. I thought finish high school, basketball was just a game, and then I would just go find a full-time job, start a family. But then, as the letters started coming in, opportunities, I thought, I have a chance to go to school for free, and why not take it? So I just can't believe I'm almost a senior year. I'm almost graduating, and I didn't even think I was going to step foot in college.
You said before you started out in North Carolina or at Mars Hill College or whatever, How is it that you ended up here? Just what happened at Mars Hill to allow you to come here to Minnesota Crookston as a transfer?
Mars Hill was a good place. I have a lot of good friends. Me and the coach were pretty good together too. It was my first school that I really wanted to go to, and it was away from South Dakota. I wanted to get away. I wanted to see something different, different state. So I went away, and I loved the East Coast, and that's where I hopefully want to end up living when I grow up. But my family, just a small family, and being so far away, my mom went to all my high school games, didn't miss one. She came to all of them but one, and not being able to have her to come to my games was kind of sad because she'd always talk about coming to my games. So I want to get closer, and she still can't make them all because she works so much.
Yep.
But when we play in Sioux Falls, she's going to be there. So I just came the opportunity to come to Crookston and ended up here, and that's the path I took, and I ended up here, and I'm blessed that my mom can watch me play. I can stay in contact and go home over breaks, and it's just a 5-hour drive.
Absolutely. What's your goal after you get that degree from Minnesota Crookston here in the next, few months, coming years, whenever you plan to graduate? Just what's something you would see yourself doing after you're done here?
Well, I'm currently working as a certified nurse assistant. I've looked into physician's assistant program. It's like a 2.5-year program, and I'm looking at going to USD for grad school there. But I won't graduate until the fall of 2013. So I have an extra semester here, which is going to be nice for me just to maybe internship more with them and apply for grad school. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to more grad school. I've thought about playing maybe in Bosnia professionally, but I don't know if my body can handle any more preseasons, and I got a lot of injuries in my back and stuff. So I think going to grad school would be the best. And it's just weird how I never thought I'd even go to college, and now I'm talking about grad school. So that's kind of a blessing that I'm happy about.
You've got a couple months left in your basketball career, unless you decide to pursue it further after. But just what are your goals here, finishing up as a Golden Eagle over the next couple months?
Each practice, each game, each time I spend time with teammates, just to change the program and get better as a team. Leave something behind that. There's always something in the program that people won't like as much. But if you change it, if I show up to practice every day and I go hard every day and I have a positive attitude, and that will carry on to the next year. So those guys are here. They realize we got to go hard. That's how we're gonna win. And so, as long as we go hard and whatever the outcome is, I'm gonna be proud of the guys. As long as we play to our best potential and our hardest ability.
Okay. Thanks, Al.